Hello guys, this is Talking with Dashing Foxie here. Give me a second, I'm just sharing it. Your Twitter has been posted. Yay! We do this. And I don't understand why it doesn't just update the stupid thumbnail. Okay guys, welcome to the Talking with Dashing Foxie program. Now, we have got a lot of things to talk about today. We have got so much things to talk about because we'll be talking about furry YouTubers. Yeah, furry YouTubers. Now you're probably wondering, well, didn't you do this like a long time ago, back in 1965? Well, it's true. I did do this a while back. And it's one of those things that I wanted to revisit it because I don't feel like I did a good enough job when I did it. And that was also my other channel, and I didn't get a chance to do it on this channel. So I have done furry YouTubers before, but I think I just focused on a lot of like the bigger ones. I want to do smaller ones now. But, you know, we'll see how well this goes, and hopefully everything will turn out good. Let me just scroll down here, and we can look at some comments whenever they come in. Also, wanted to thank everyone for helping me reach 100 subscribers. Very, very important here for the 100 subscribers. It is exactly 9:01, so hopefully people will be entering soon. So yeah, thank you guys for helping me reach 100 subscribers, and we'll start talking whenever people start entering. But yeah, no, really, I just want to thank you all for the 100 subscribers. Really, really want to thank you. You guys have been wonderful all through this. I love doing these live streams, so hopefully we can continue doing live streams in the future. And, oh wait, hold on. I'm trying to get everything done here, guys, before it starts. It's only 9:01, so I'm trying to get everything right. Also, it's kind of like I don't think it should be that slow. I've tested my internet, so we shouldn't have any problems tonight. No technical difficulties, thank you. And we'll do this. We'll just wait for a couple more people to enter, and we'll get the show started. I would like to talk about a couple other things too for other projects that I'll be doing in the future. And yeah, no, it's going to be a wonderful time tonight, guys. I will also be taking phone calls later, so if you are interested in taking phone calls later, we will definitely get some call-ins, get some talking going about some furry YouTubers that they might want to see in the future. And we'll have a lot of fun with this. I always love furry YouTubers, and I always find them very, very interesting. And the simple fact is that they can make a lot of good content. There is some questionable furry YouTubers out there, and the only reason why I say they're questionable is because I don't think they're that good. I think they're more like, you know, taking advantage of the situation, like all the 12-year-old girls and stuff like that. But tonight we'll be talking about a little bit more fursuiters, and we'll be talking about different furry accounts that might be good, and we can definitely take a look at them in full detail. Again, I got a little bit of less popular ones, more popular ones. I just don't have the one that everybody probably thinks I have on the list, because not really a hugest fan of the guy, so it's not really their fault or anything. I'm just not a huge fan of him. I've met him a couple times, not really the greatest kind of person to be around. But no, yeah, we're definitely gonna get started here soon. I'm gonna let some more people come in. I'll start exactly at 9:05. I know usually the problem with my show is I always try to have a certain time and then it ends up screwing up. But tonight I'm actually on time, and that's why nobody's really here. Because they usually go, well, this guy doesn't start until 10. Wait, last time he started at 8. Now, this is going to be my regular scheduled program. It's going to be from 9 to it's going to be 9 to probably about 11. I'm going to try to make these 2 hours long. Give you, well, maybe an hour and a half long. I feel like 2 hours is way too much, in my opinion, for any sort of thing. So let me just exit out, and we'll see. We'll see about that, and we'll get there. Yeah, no, we're gonna get there. Well, I mean, I might as well start it. There might be only 2 people in here watching. I was hoping for a little bit more. But maybe it's a really busy Saturday night. Maybe people are doing something, you know, going out partying. Woo! I know a lot of people have a lot of things going on, so not really that mad. It's a Saturday night. Who's gonna be on YouTube on a Saturday night except for these 2 guys? Let's see. SW Gaming. Wait, what is the actual video? Wait, what is that? Is it an actual video? Yeah, it is. It is a actual video, dude. It's an actual video. This is actually a video. And I know what you're probably saying. Wow, that guy. He's just going to be sitting here talking about furry things. It's whatever. It is actually a video. And we're going to get to it. Okay, guys. As you can already tell by the title, it will be about furry YouTubers. Now, furry YouTubers are unique in their own way. I guess that's what you can call them. I'm a furry YouTuber. There's plenty of other people who are furry YouTubers. And we're going to show you a couple furry YouTubers, and hopefully you start really liking it. Maybe find some people that you might actually enjoy in the future. I have a list of about 15 people right now. So we are going to really get in depth with them. We're going to talk about them, see what they actually do, and a bunch of other different things. Some of these people are really popular, some of these people are not really popular. So let's dive right into it. Let's see what the comments is. No way, a suitor is just talking to me. I am proud of that. Best, the other guy is jealous in the video with me. Okay. So, here we go. Let's just start off the bat with one popular fursuiter, one popular furry YouTuber, as I should say, because these are furry YouTubers. So let us go to here. I had it up. I just got a new setup again. It's only been about 3 weeks, so don't mind me if I screw up a little bit. Still trying to get this set up to really work in my favor. So it should be this right here. Okay. Well, don't look at my page. It's I'm just trying to keep up on the paging of pages. So let me minus that. Okay. And let me go to here. Let us start with our first furry YouTuber. If it will load. Yeah. Okay. Here it is. Okay, let me turn off the sound. Okay, so we have, I call her Mrs. Rue, and it's because sometimes I can't really pronounce names, so if I can't pronounce a name, I apologize. But it's Pakuri Rue. Woohoo! And again, probably butchering that within a million miles. But the only reason why I really wanted to talk about her, and this person is very popular. She's got, well, she's at 77K, which I think is pretty popular. With the furry fandom, nobody really knows the exact number of the furry fandom. So I think 77K is a pretty decent number up there. Okay, so basically what you're going to see here is you're going to see a bunch of different videos. I kind of like her videos on how-to things. And the only reason why I like a lot of her how-to things, it gives me a lot of different ideas for shows. She is a very good, talented person, and I'll show you her a video soon. If you want to go and visit her page, you know, it's right up here on top, and you can just search that, and also you can just search the thing. I didn't get a chance to put everything down in the comments because that takes a lot of editing and stuff, and I've worked a lot, so I apologize. So basically, let's take a look at some of her videos, and let's really dive deep into some of the YouTube that she does. So I don't want to do let's do furry dog and donuts. So let's take a look at one of her videos. Well, that's not one of her videos. It's the ads for the video. She does a lot of silly things. I'm going to skip the things. Like this video right here, she is basically talking about other things. It's the do's and do nots. And I got to give her props to this. Okay, a lot of the do's and don'ts, people really don't know. And it's sometimes hard to talk about. And she actually does it in a comedic way and a fun way. Oh, and by the way, guys, that's a green screen behind her, so don't think this is actually a real picture of a wall. So, she does a lot of different ones. We'll watch a couple seconds of it. And yeah, a couple seconds.
Go around in public doing inappropriate things as you please. You're not a caveman. When you do these things, there are consequences, and believe it or not, your actions actually represent your fandom.
I can't really hear this, guys, so kind of my bad for not putting my headphones in, but that just takes a lot of effort. Probably do it right now. Should probably do that right now.
Whether you're a long time suitor or you're just
you guys are watching that, I'm going to put in my headphones so I can hear what she's saying, so I can really understand her.
Unforgettable experience, however, it can also be a deadly one if
Furry
you're not
stuff.
careful. Get plenty of rest, have a healthy
Furry
meal
problems.
beforehand, drink plenty of water, and don't forget to take frequent breaks. I cannot emphasize this enough. Treat it the same way you treat exercising, because fursuiting is, well, more or less a physical workout. It can push your body's cooling system to the limit. If you feel tired, take your suit off and sit somewhere cool until you recover. Pushing yourself too hard can have severe medical consequences. Learn your limits. I hope that didn't sound too harsh.
Do yourself materials for fursuits, and that means materials that doesn't break easily or damage the health. Those materials can be foam, plastic mesh, hot glue, fake fur, or other fabrics. Don't use materials like plaster or mache.
Okay, so also I want to also let her know too, I forgot to mention this, she is German. Well, it has some German in it. She's from a different country. Very interesting indeed. She has a lot of different German people on, which I would probably never have because I don't speak German. And if I did, that would be really cool. But if I said I did, that would be lying, and lying is wrong, guys. So just remember that. Now, again, very interesting videos she does. She does a lot of how-to videos. Let me switch back to my face here. I didn't mean to do that all. If it sounded weird in the background, that's totally my fault because, again, I put in these headphones so I can hear what's going on and interact with the situation. I had videos for this, and then I had to reboot my whole entire computer and like completely screw that up, and I was like, oh shoot, don't have time. But really just one of those things that you can actually learn about. And you in the United States? Yes, I am in the United States. And hello, pause. Again, trying to get this all set up so where it's not like completely screwing up my thing. But again, I apologize in advance, and we will definitely get better as we go along. We'll be taking phone calls later, just a reminder. And the one thing I do want to say is that the person that you just heard does excellent videos. I know I said that about 100,000 times, but I can't stress that enough. A lot of these people on this list does a lot of good videos. I'm going to do a top 10 list on probably the worst furry YouTubers, like the ones that really fit the stereotype and not really make it well for themselves. And, well, they make it well for themselves, but they fit it way too well. And, again, nothing wrong with that, but It's just sometimes you gotta address the elephant in the room. Okay, now, so we listened to her. She has a lot of how-to videos. She also has a lot of different, like, updated videos. I think she does vlogs as well. And is she my favorite on this list? Probably not. I would definitely go check out her channel, just because it would be very interesting, and you can tell this. I got a cord. I should have probably fixed that before going back. I'll fix it once we're done with this. Okay, so now, yeah, no, just a wonderful person, and would love to meet her someday, and very good YouTube stuff. And again, she does have 77K, so a lot of people know her. So you probably already know her, and if you do, congratulations on knowing her. Okay, so let's take a look around more of the YouTubes. I have a bunch of people on this list, and I feel really bad because I was not organized at all on this. So this show is going to be kind of like a wiggity whack moment. Okay, so let us continue on with our next thing, and we are going to move to another YouTuber. And I have him down here. We'll watch a little bit of his video, and then I'll tell you what it's all about. I should have it somewhere on here if I can get to it. Let's do this person here. I'm going to start with all the popular ones first, just to get them out of the way, and you know, stuff like that. So let me just switch over to this. I'm going to switch my headphones real quick. Yeah. Don't mind me, guys. Just fixing my headphones, because I was an idiot and didn't realize I was going to need headphones in this. So, okay, so the next video is a guy named Nos. Seems like a very nice dude. I have talked to him in the real life situations. So, I figured since I talked to him in real life, I figured I'd give him a spot on this. Now, is my stream as popular as his? No. It is absolutely not as popular as his. His is getting a good solid 120 streams, but I'm only getting like 5. But that's fine. It doesn't really matter about popularity, guys. So stop thinking a popularity contest. So a lot of his videos are weird, okay? I call this the new generation of furry. And why I call it is because the memes are outrageously insane on this guy. Outrageous, guys. Like, it is really ridiculous on how many memes he does. And you know, I'm not really mad about memes. Memes can be used to your advantage. But also, they can be overused, in my opinion. And how you're probably asking that and going, what? No. Memes can be overused. So, again, not dissing him for that, but I'm just saying, he uses a lot of different memes. Also, a lot of his, like, channel stuff is basically about smashing things. Like, we'll watch one and I'll show you what I mean. He also does like a lot of Majira stuff, and I think, yeah, not a big fan of that guy. But sorry to say it, not the greatest. But let's take one of his videos and really get a good example of what we're dealing with here, because I'm quite curious on how the reaction of this. So you can tell he has 58K. Again, counting him as popular. And the only reason why I'm counting him as popular is because this furry fandom, you don't know how much you're doing. So let's take a look here and watch one of his videos, shall we? So let's play.
So this is really cool. They've got this purpose-built place for smashing stuff. They got all sorts of plates and bowls and jugs. Yeah, exactly. It's a great anger release. I love this little detail. Your X here. Thoughts?
So you can tell he does a lot of his videos And he has a good bit of money to have chances to do this. So, yeah, no. But he makes a lot of good videos. This is just basically one of his videos. He does a lot of live stream too. So, and then you could really tell that he's having fun with all this. So, basically that's one of his videos. He has other videos too. Maybe we'll switch over to one of his other videos. I think he does a lot of different like cons and like talking with other furs. The kind of stuff that I would like to do eventually and stuff. So let's just take a look at another interview.
And I'm Fjord Bra. Today's video is FurryCon roommates.
So, see, you can tell he has a little bit of different things. He goes to cons and he has fun at them, and I'm glad he does. I really am. And he gets to, you know, experience it. He has like an interview talk show. So.
And it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be fun, right, Fjord?
But see, he has the thing that I call the YouTube syndrome, and the YouTube syndrome can be very bad. And you know, and it works for a lot of people, and it does. He has you have a 5-second attention span. So let me expand on this 5-second attention span. I need to be doing something every 2 seconds. Only thing that really annoys me about this videos is because I don't think you guys have a 5-second attention span. I hope you guys don't. I know that it's one of those things, Vine and stuff came out, and you're like, okay, well, it's Vine, but in the same aspect, I don't like to always have that problem. And that's why I do a lot of live stuff. And again, if it works for you, it works for you. I just don't want to do it. And it takes a lot of editing, too. So give props to that guy for editing. A lot of editing in those. So let's continue on.
Oh, otherwise you lost a lot of money. So you're about to go to a
Yep.
hard time. Of course, you're going to want to actually save money, and the best way to save money is to have roommates.
Well, of course.
Not all roommates are good ones. So we're going to show you a field guide to the different types of FurryCon roommates you will encounter.
So, FurryCon roommates.
Be prepared.
Okay, so basically this. And what I'm just trying to do is try to show short clips that where I'm not going to be showing the whole entire video and stuff. And, you know, if you want to watch their whole entire videos, you can go over to his channel, is Nos. It's Nos Hyper, or whatever. Again, I'm going to be butchering names all day. So, don't think I'm not going to be butchering names. But the one thing that I do like about his channel, he does have a lot of informational stuff when it comes to like talking with other people, and I love the interview aspect of it. I really do love interviews. That's why I came out with this talk show, because I was like, well, people could do interviews. So let me switch over to my dashingly good face here, as probably only 2 people are actually watching now. But that's one thing that I really do like about his furry videos, is that you can actually get a chance to, you know, learn something, interact with people, and other things like that. Let's take a look to see if we have any other comments here. Hey, what's up, everyone? Yo, you good? Okay. I don't know why nobody's talking. Who's your favorite YouTuber now? My favorite YouTuber. That's a good question. I really don't have a favorite YouTuber. YouTube is one of those places that where you go and you watch so many different YouTubers, and you just kind of like watch so many different YouTubers. You kind of like mix them up and everything like that. Would I say I have a furry? I don't have a favorite. It would be easy enough for me to say I have a favorite, but I do not have a favorite. So, yeah, no, I do not have a favorite YouTuber. Just to make that clear. It's just one of my things I do not have. So, okay, so now, again, if you're liking this, please press the like button, share it around to your friends. Let's try to get some more people in here. I'm surprised there's not a lot of people in here. Usually I get about 5 people. Now I only got 3. I don't know. Maybe it's just not the most interesting conversation to talk about as furry YouTubers. Maybe it's because everybody knows the furry YouTubers. And don't worry, guys. We're going to get to furry YouTubers that maybe you don't know of, that only have about 1,000 subscribers. And other things like that. We're definitely going to get to that. And hopefully you're going to continue enjoying this and everything like that. So here's what I'm going to do. Let's move on to the next one. And I am going to open up the phone lines again. We're going to definitely do that, and everything being happy. So let's take a look here, and let us switch over to our next one, which, if I can get to it, okay, and I'm going to click on this. Finally, a name I can pronounce! I love it when I can pronounce names. I suck at fursona names so bad. It's not you, it's me. Okay, so let's switch over to here. And we're going to go to Rainy Chaos. Now, who is Rainy Chaos, you might ask? Well, it is a fursuiter that is rain and a bunch of different chaos going on. So, I'm going to show you a couple things of Rainy Chaos and other things like that. So, let us go to this. I keep forgetting it's this one. Okay, so Rainy Chaos, she does a lot of like viral things, and she does a lot of different intake things too, like this "Don't buy a fursuit," which I thought this was a very good video, and it gives a lot of different ideas on why you shouldn't buy a fursuit or just jumping in buying a fursuit. I know a lot of people in this community, they always go, "Oh my gosh, I gotta buy a fursuit." So this one is kind of unique, and I kind of like it.
Okay, I know you probably all like, what the heck, you know, you have like 10. Like, why you say you don't need a fursuit? Like,
she's also from England.
I'm saying this because when I was a young little furry,
single.
I was the same.
Actually, I don't know.
Like,
maybe she is.
Yes, I know how much I wanted fursuits back then, and I know how much people want fursuits today. I know what it feels like to really need one and want one. So I'm going to explain to you why you don't need one. You don't need one, man. You don't need one. So first of all, most people that want these days on the internet are young.
Let me stop this. I like her because she does a lot of unpopular opinions, and I've got to say, I really like unpopular opinions, especially when it comes to the you shouldn't buy a fursuit. Everyone in this fandom, again, really wants to buy a fursuit, and you gotta really know about it. And I've talked about it in the past a little bit. Maybe we'll have an episode of, you know, the pros and cons of having a fursuit. But very unpopular opinion, and I like it. She also does like a bunch of different things, like she you know, she obviously took a break. She does like a lot of what is furry. She does a lot of different topics that newcomers are going to want to need. And again, I'm calling her popular. I know what you're saying. 46,000 might not be that popular, but I don't know what the basic amount for furries there are. If there's 1 million, she's considered basically almost popular. So I consider anything above maybe like 50K would be popular. I'm a weirdo, I know. Okay, so again, she does a lot of her different things, like she'll eat a bunch of snacks and stuff. And let's take a look. She's not from America, so this should be a very interesting video. I've watched a good bit of these, but I didn't watch a lot of them because, again, I don't have time like all the time. So basically,
a video that I've been trying to make for so long now, and finally it's time. So basically, in this video,
let's skip ahead to where she actually looks at these, because I do like Lay's.
What the hell? Biscuits and gravy. What the heck?
Hey, those chips are good, lady. Don't you mock those bitches and gravy chips.
Like, what the heck? That is so
very
freaky.
good.
Second thing, if I can pick it up. What the heck? That's so freaky.
Oh my gosh.
Smokehouse jerky. She told me that this expanded. Is that how?
That is expanded.
Is that supposed to be like that? Like, I'm no beef jerky expert, but.
So this is basically what kind of videos she does. She does a lot of informational videos, and she does a lot of different videos that might pertain to furries, and it might be a good idea to really check out her thing. And again, I really like her. I think she has a lot of good videos, and I'm showing people that I kind of really like. Oh, that guy. That guy should be banned. Okay, so let's move back to my camera. Let's see if we have anybody talking now. And I completely screwed up. I was supposed to go back to here like an idiot. And yeah, no, just literally, basically this. Whenever you are with anybody, and you know, YouTube's a big place. And we are starting to really get into the nitty-gritty of people who actually, you know, have aspired to be a YouTuber and are doing a good job, just like Rain Chaos. She has a lot of good videos, so I'd go check her out. Don't check her out now, please. Continue watching my video and then check her out. So basically, that's one of the things. Let's see. Does anybody have an animo? How are you? Love your fursuit. Thank you. I appreciate that. Isn't it so dashing? Let's see if we have any other questions here. Please, I need followers. Okay. Okay, so basically somebody begging for followers on my thing. And, you know, but okay, so we're gonna continue talking about different topics. And the other thing that we have is we have a bunch of different furries. We've talked about some of the popular ones like Nos, and we talked about the other ones. I'm not talking about the person in the room here. The elephant in the room, you probably know who I'm talking about. I'm not talking about him. Not going near him. I don't want to go near him. No, don't want to go near him. If you know who I'm talking about, you can just forget about it. I'm not talking about him. But the one thing that I do have to say about furry YouTubers, they are very different. There's a lot of different genders out there. Like, there is gaming ones. Now, a lot of the gaming ones don't pertain about fursuits, and this is basically what I'm talking about today, is fursuiters that fursuit, and they actually are in their suit, and they do videos. Now, every time, you know, if somebody got missed, don't worry, this is only part 1, and we will definitely get to more, and we will definitely continue on with it. So let's take a look. Let's continue on down to our furry YouTubers, and we'll talk about the next big one, which will be, let me just open up my guide here. Again, trying to get this new setup to really work. Don't mean to look away a lot, but I have to because I have 2 computer screens and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so let's take a look at the next one.
So prison.
Oh, shoot. I pressed the wrong button.
So school. I'm gonna be blunt.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. My life sucks. Okay. Technical difficulties are big parts of the show. Just get over it. Until I actually get to really find out everything, we'll definitely do this. Okay, so the next one we have is basically a furry animator. And now, as you could tell, she's the most popular out of the list, which is at 540K. Okay, so basically she makes a lot of different animations. Now, she is a furry. Yes, she is. But her demographic isn't all furries. A lot of her different stuff that she does have, which I do like a lot of her different stuff, is about normal everyday situations, like school, and fandoms and talking about school and fandoms. No, I'm kidding. But no, she does have a bit of variety of it, and everything. And I think she's just starting out, which it's crazy that she has that much subscribers. But if kids, I'm going to tell you this right now. If you want to make the dough, it's in animation. Really, I'm telling you, it's in animation. YouTube is now gone to an animation state. And if you are an animator, it doesn't matter if you're a furry, it doesn't matter if anything, blah, blah, blah. You will get this, you'll get it. You'll get in there. Because for some reason, they are really packed on to the animator field. So let's take a look at one of her videos. And we will talk about the friend zone. There you go. Friend zone.
This video is sponsored by me.
I get it. It's sponsored by you.
Like the plague. I always see these memes of guys being in the sad friend zone, and they always make out girls to be oblivious to the fact that they're friend zoning the guy, or that the guy even has feelings for her.
Her whole entire thing is about real life situations. Like Grand Theft Auto, real life situations.
Hold on, what? You're telling me you knew this whole time?
Now, before you get really mad at us for being mean or whatever, I can honestly say girls don't generally do this to be mean. Most people can't force themselves to like someone.
So, basically, she does a lot of real live things, which I think gravitate more towards real people. And the only reason why I wanted to introduce her is because she is really starting to break the zone for furries. And why I say break the zone is it's not a friend zone, it's a furry zone. If you ever take a look on your YouTube channel, if you're a non-furry, do you ever see non-furry do you ever see furry things? Like right now, you probably didn't see me through your feed unless if you have seen other fursuiting or other fursuit quantities. With her, she has broken the norm. And she has went into real territory. And what I mean by real territory is the people who are not part of this furry people, like me. She has broken the norm and completely went on a path that will get her more subscribers, number one, and will show people more furry things. And it's a good thing. She really made it well, and I'm really... you gotta love her for that. Not a lot of people do that. And it's actually a funny thing. Not a lot of people do this. A lot of people like me, I usually just stick to furry topics because number one, I'm a furry and I know what all the furry topics are. And number two, it's easier that way. I mean, if I had to go and try to like put up a friends list and stuff and then go, oh my gosh, friend zone, I'm never going to be able to do it. I mean, I could do it, but I mean, it's not going to be as good as hers. And again, animation is where it's at. Everybody who is anybody right now is getting into animation, and they are doing quite well, might I say so myself. Just like her. And I will not put it past anything like that. She is doing an amazing job, and congratulations to her. I'm happy for her. But again, why you see so much subscribers is because, again, she knows where it is. And she knows different topics that really, do it, like dumb laws and other things like that. She breaks the norm when it comes to this. And if you want to take a look at her channel, she has a really nice channel, and she talks about everyday channel stuff. So, yeah. Definitely go take a look at her. It's quite amazing in what she does. So let me just switch back to my reality face. Let's see if we have anybody talking in it. Let me find my mouse pad. Go back to here. Okay, so let's see. So not really too much going on. You got one person who's like just overly talking, and I guess that's okay. So as long as you don't overly talk way too much, so when people do want to chat. So basically, Very nice person. She seems like I've never met her in real life. But I'm just saying, very nice channel. And she did break the gap. And impressively, might I add. Just really impressively. And I'm glad that she did that. Not a lot of people do that. A lot of people stick to topics that they know, like me. I know a lot of furry topics. I'm not really going to get into real world topics. If you ever see me going, well, the birds and the bees, well, I'm probably not going to be doing that because it's really awkward, number one. Number two, I'm not the greatest in explaining it, guys. I'm not. I'm not going to be explaining it very well. And quite frankly, I'm not going to explain it very well. I'm not a psychiatrist or anybody who can talk for whatever. Okay, so we're gonna move on to our next one. And again, guys, if you don't see a furry YouTuber that you just love, too bad. I'll get to it next time. This is only part one of a don't know how much part series. So don't get mad, get glad with Ultra Thin Bag. I'm not sponsored by them, but I just always love saying that. Okay, so let's take a look here. Exit the angel. Hi, hello there. Hello, the angel. I like that. Okay, so let's move on to the next one, and we'll keep talking about furry YouTubers. Don't worry, guys. We're going to continue talking, and then later I'll open up the phone lines for some different things. If you would like to talk about that, perfectly fine with that. You can talk about your favorite fursuiter and favorite furry YouTuber and favorite thing like that. So, let's take a look here, and let's go to here, and okay, so now I'm going to get into guys that are not as popular, but I still think they should be pretty popular, and I believe that they should be. This guy's actually not a fursuiter, so I apologize for lying. Well, actually, he's not really a fursuiter, but he talks about fursuits a lot, and he talks about different topics. And that's basically what I'm looking for in these videos. Different current event topics. And I kind of like that. I like that a lot. So, let's continue on with cultural F''D. Now, if you haven't heard of these guys, that's kind of weird because these guys should be popular. And the only reason why I say that is I'm going to say that about a lot of people. But the only reason why I say that is these guys do a lot of research. And it's quite impressive on the research that they do. If you actually take a look at these videos, actually do it. Like, I like going to the one like this one, that where it's like,
what is hustle? Hustle is keeping,
especially whenever they're talking about different current events and also talking about things that you might have not known when you were a kid.
I don't know what we're talking about when it comes to certain topics. And we asked
again, these guys have really great topics.
Somebody did step up and they wrote us this episode. So an extra big shout to Bad Roy, who researched
and let me
episode.
Skip this part.
Anime.
Let me try to get to it.
Well as shilling out productions for sponsors and public relations works.
So they do a lot of history stuff, and I kind of appreciate that. Not too many people do history stuff, and it's quite amazing on how they put it together.
It wasn't until the war was over that anime began to take on defining
basically
that we could recognize today.
So let's try to skip a little bit more ahead to this, and let's get past the boring stuff, and let's go to furry stuff.
There are a number of scenes and shots in The Lion King which closely.
And I'm not saying they're boring. I'm just saying that I don't want you guys to be dying of boredom in this. So basically, their channel is basically all about history of different things, like animations. They do like fursuits, copyright for fursuits, and other things like that, which is actually quite impressive. Not a lot of people, when it was out, you know, those, I would say the Amazon lookalikes. When they were out, nobody ever talked about them, except for a few amount of people, and whenever they did talk about them, they kind of never really talked about them in full. And these guys really go in full on that. They go in full on the animation. They go in full on a lot of different other things. And these guys are all in all a pretty darn good furry cast thing. I guess you would call it like a furry cast. And again, they do a lot of different cool stuff. Like there's the furry copyright with the Amazon things. Again, not a lot of people talked about that. I could have, but you know, at the time I wasn't really into this 100%. Furry lingo, and it really gives you a different idea of different things that you could definitely watch. And I would definitely recommend 100% watching these guys, because you can really get an appreciation of the furry fandom. Just a very wonderful guys. Keep up the good work if you are watching. I don't know if you are, but if you are, keep up the good work, because they have some really fantastic videos. And again, guys, I don't mean to not look at the camera, but right now I'm trying my best to just, you know, like this whole entire setup kind of sucks for me. And actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to break the setup. I don't want the setup anymore. I want to be able to look at you guys and be able to have the screen and stuff like that. Okay, so basically, very good. They have a lot of different videos on all different type of topics. You can go in there and really get a good understanding on some of the furry aspects of it, where the history comes from, and where everything is going in the future. And again, a lot of people don't do that. And that's what I'm really looking at right now. I'm looking at videos that not a lot of people know about. And the problem that people really don't know about them is because they don't pop up 100% on all the furry YouTuber things. And that becomes a problem with it. And I've never been a big fan of YouTube's algorithm. I've never been a big fan of it, because right now it's probably really hard to find my video. And I kind of hate that. There's so many different good YouTubers out there who are furry that are doing such a good job, and they don't get the credit that they deserve. And I wish that they would, you know, fix it a little bit, maybe get some more people in there who would be more interested, you know, but they're not going to do that. It's already a done deal. They're not going to do that, and it sucks, because there's a lot of good furry YouTubers out there that I'm trying to talk about today. Again, if you know a lot of these, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that all my people were really into the furry YouTubing scene. But that's the one thing that I do have to say, is there is a lot of good ones, and we are going to be keep looking at them right now as I click over to the other scene here. I gotta first find my dang cursor. It's so hard. Why does it have to be so hard looking through a fursuit? It's not fair. Life isn't fair. Get over it. Okay, so let's go to here. Okay, this guy, I have to say, I really, really enjoy this guy. This next guy is quite good. So we are going to switch over to the other camera. Okay. So this is Cooper Tom. If you don't know Cooper Tom, say hello to Cooper Tom. Cooper Tom is first of all, I have to say, a very nice person in real life. Just a wonderful guy. I wouldn't say he's wonderful, but he does a lot of good work. And a lot of his videos are a lot different, as in skit-wise. He has a lot of skits. And skits, in my opinion, are probably one of the better ones that I like. I love watching a good comedy thing. So let's just take a look at one of these, and let's really see what it is. And I know these a lot more because of it, because I watch a lot of his videos. That's not being biased at all. Yeah, it is. Kind of is. So let's skip ahead.
This is the mansion.
So again, this is a bunch of skit comedy.
KG, Sparrow, everybody, they're all leaving the mansion.
so sad. But
this is Maury's room. You know Maury. This is where he slept.
oh, very, very interesting. Sad music playing in the background. Good job.
Huge, tons of rooms like this, like, I don't know, 50 of these rooms.
Wow.
This glorious space where I made videos is no longer available.
Oh.
This is the last one, the final hurrah.
Shortly, you notice something different.
So, again, he has a lot of different skit videos.
This asshole is wearing a shirt.
He has a lot of different skits. Probably one of my favorites is the accountant one, if I could find it. But he does a lot of different good things. Definitely recommend him, watching him. Actually, I'm surprised I'm not subscribed to him. Oh, subscribed. You should do that like my channel. Oh, do you see what I did there? Okay, no. I'm gonna die. I deserve to die after that terrible, lame joke. So, basically, it's one of those things, like, especially this one. I like this skit, too. This one is really good.
What this is in your house.
True.
I know I was just as confused when I saw
I'm gonna die.
We all have one of these in our homes. You may see them at your parents' house,
So,
your grandmother's house,
as you can tell,
churches, schools, bookstores, and
very,
backyards.
very skitty.
This, my friends, is a refrigerator. The refrigerator is a slacker.
Wow.
They'll creep into your homes and occupy your kitchens.
They will.
What do? They make things cold. Do we want things cold? We don't know if we want things cold. But
So,
you know what?
basically,
Over 5 bones, and they won't even frost. No frost. You don't want any
There.
frosty bones because they're really.
so you see, he basically does a lot of skits. Very funny, might I add. He does a lot of different skits, and I've got to give credit where credit is due. And I know I'm saying that all throughout this video about, oh, credit where credit is due, this is the most amazing thing in the world. But they really are. I mean, to tell you the truth, furries are so unique in their making of videos. It's quite different. I mean, except for that one person that broke the mold, which it's bound to happen. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's bound to happen. Let me switch over to my wonderful face again. It's bound to happen that you're going to break through this mold. And you are going to eventually be like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. The mold was here. Somebody break through it. Now, that one person did very well, might I add. Broke through it fantastically. But Cooper Tom is the person who has a lot of different good ideas. And he says, you know what, I'm just going to film it. You know, kind of how I like to do this. You know what, I'm just going to do a YouTube thing. Is it going to be the hugest? No. And again, I'm not expecting 1 million views here. I'm not expecting all that. But all I'm saying is this. Furry YouTubers can be really good. And there is also a lot of different furry YouTubers out there that will get a lot of attention. I've already had a couple on that's almost reached 100,000. Congratulations to them. I want to say that to you. And once you reach that point, it's amazing. And I'm glad that there's a lot of furry YouTubers out there. It gives me a chance to actually take a look at them, review them, get a good expectation for them, and really have a value to this. Because furry YouTubers have a lot of value to them, and they do a heck of a job. And I know I've been saying that all video, but it's so true. It really is. So I have been speaking a whole hour on furry YouTubers. So let's take a break, and let's take some phone calls if you want to call in. The phone number is 717-839-3684 out of 1-717-839-3684. It's almost been an hour, guys. figure, might as well open up the phone lines right now. And then I'll do a little bit of more YouTube videos. YouTubers that I think that are great. That I think they deserve to be up there. There's a lot of different furry YouTubers that don't get the credit that they deserve because everything is kind of against them. They're in a small little thing. And, yeah. So, let me see. Yeah, sure. But, yeah, if you want to call in, the number is right there on the thing. I would be broke if I called you. It's fine. You're fine. You don't have to call me, but I'm just saying, if you live in the United States or Canada or Mexico, you can call in right now. Maybe eventually I'll have calling for all of the world. It is part of my, it's not part of my service now, but I don't have that much money. But right now, as we wait for call-ins, I'll give you a couple of my ideas of what I'm going to be doing here in the near future. There will be, if you want to donate to my Patreon, which is down in the description below, just $1 will get you onto the Wheel of Dashing. We will be doing the Wheel of Dashing every single month after I get 10 Patreons, because I don't want just the one person to win and be like, oh yeah, he won. Yeah, that was lucky. But we're gonna wait a couple months, see where that goes. Also, the other thing I want to say is I will be doing it on Saturdays at 9 o'clock all the time now. I'm not gonna change the schedule. I think Saturdays at 9 o'clock are a really good idea. Hopefully you guys will like it too, and we'll move on from this. Maybe I'll have a pool or something, or some sort of thing. And what I want to do is, again, get you guys involved. If you guys want to share this, you know, subscribe to me, please, if you haven't already. Or if you haven't, you know, please do that. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so hot in here. Again, it's another hot day. Just wonderful hot day. I hate these hot days. I'm in fursuit right now, so these hot days can go. But the one thing why I wanted to do this is because showing other people different fursuiters is a great example of better times ahead. Furries haven't really had the most popularist outlook on the media or anything like that. So what I really want to do here is show people that furries can make YouTube videos. Furries can do everything that they say they can't do. And yeah, there's ups and downs. Like, there's people out there who make furry YouTube, like have furry YouTube, that do the stereotypical thing, and that do this and do that. But that's in every group. You know, I could pull up a list of people probably for anime and all this other stuff that does stuff like that. So, I just really want to give them the chance that they deserve and stuff like that. So, yeah. Basically, that's one of my things that I really want to do here. While we wait, I'm going to go get a drink of water. I forgot my drink of water in the kitchen. So, enjoy a video while I wait, and I'll be right back. Let me turn on Cooper Tom again. I'll show you a little bit of more of Cooper Tom. Because, I don't know. It's Cooper Tom, man. It's freaking Cooper Tom. And we'll... Oh my gosh, I'm going to die. I need this water. So, let me just switch over to here. And we will watch more Cooper Tom as I get a drink. Sorry about this, guys. Just kind of like really am hot right now. And forgot my water in the drink. In the kitchen.
Especially if you have over 5.
Be right back.
You can fit like 20 bones inside the Kelpinator. 25 Kelpinators in the bones. You have 25 Kelpinators in your house. You have them and fit 2 bones. 32 bones inside the Kelpinator. No frost. No frost. No frosty. There's the frosty bones coming around my house, and I have a Kelpinator. So hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back. No more. How many Italians can you fit in a Kelpinator? 40 bones. If you order a Kelpinator now, you'll throw it in your shower. And they defrost. No frost Kelpinator. No frost zone.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Again, apologize. Was dying of heat exhaustion. And boy, I think I left my water out in the kitchen. Oh well. Just as long as I get some water, I can go for another hour without coughing, hopefully. We'll switch back to my wonderful face. And, no, if you guys do want to call in, I am available at the phone number in the middle. It is 1717-839-3684. And again, you know, you can call in, talk about your favorite YouTuber who you think I should really be talking about. And basically we can have a lot of fun with this. And if you really like my videos so far, please share it around with your friends. See if we can get some more people in here. I would really enjoy more people. I'm a big believer of more people because that gives me more to talk about and more to, you know, maybe get some more opinions in here. Surprisingly, we've only been at 4 for the last couple of, like the last hour, we're only at 4. I don't know why. But, yeah, maybe we can definitely get some more people talking. And we'll see what happens. So, yeah. Now, guys, what I do want to say is if you are enjoying... whatever, I said that. So, another thing that I really want to see is more furry YouTubers going out there and explaining... which a lot of people do. They explain the furry fandom very well. I've already experienced 2 other people that have been talking about the furry fandom very well. And they've been talking about different things. And I'm glad that they are. They well deserve it. And you should be talking about it in a positive way. And the one thing that I do have to say, especially like Rain Chaos and the very first person, they do it in a way that's sensible and it could be easily understood by other people. And it can be pretty tough to explain the furry fandom. The only reason why I say it's hard to explain the furry fandom is because you look like a mascot. You really do. You look like a full-scale mascot. Hey, what team are you from? Shut up. I'm not from a team, I'm a furry. And you're like, what's a furry? And then I gotta go and explain that I like anthropomorphic animals, and now I dress up in anthropomorphic animals, and then it just sounds really silly and weird. But in the same aspect too, it's a very good, it might be very hard, but you can do it. And that's what a lot of these people do. They can actually make it sound interesting and be interesting. And that's why I'm talking about them so much. Welcome back, little fur. And the one thing that I have to say about the furry fandom, it keeps growing for the good. There's a lot of different artists out there that are doing fantastic in this. And they are doing quite successful. And I'm glad that they are. They deserve it 100%. Like, there's a lot of artists out there. I could talk about artists for a whole entire episode. Maybe one time I will. I'll talk about the whole entire artist aspect of it and stuff. And other things. Question, is there a problem with my video? Because I'm just wondering, because I think I was lagging a little bit, but I want to make sure. If anybody thinks I'm lagging a little bit or something, just let me know and I'll be on there. But I'll figure it out. So basically, another thing I really want to touch on too, that when furries things start to grow and they are starting to really get a little bit more popular, it's going to bring out more talent. And YouTube is a great place for this talent. That's why I encourage people doing YouTube. Even if you don't think you can do YouTube, try it. It's not very hard. All it does is you got to have at least an hour to an hour and a half, basically, of time. You could do live streams like I do. I do this talk show for basically the fun purpose. I love doing this. This is quite fun for me. And don't just do YouTube because, well, I'm going to make $100,000. Well, you could make $100,000. Or you could end up being like me where you're only making maybe $1 a month. And again, it's very patient. It'll take time. I'm not expecting 100 million people to watch this live stream. If I did, then boy, I would be one sad person right now. No, I'm kidding. No, but it all takes patience and time. And a lot of these furry YouTubers who have a lot of subscribers, it took a lot of time, a lot of patience, a lot of dedication. They might have screwed up or once or twice, but that doesn't mean they gave up. Hold on. Yeah. But that's what I'm trying to say here. These furry YouTubers that you see on here that have 77K, they just didn't get overnight. So if you have an artistic skill or a different type of ability, give it a shot. Don't just give up after 2 episodes, or don't give up after, doing it for 1 week. Keep trying at it. And you're going to eventually get more subscribers. Hey, look at me. I'm up to 100 subscribers now. Woohoo. I finally did it. It took me about 5 months to get to 100 subscribers, but I did it. Well, actually, maybe not 5, but maybe like 3 months to get to it. And I know my show is not the most exciting out there. Of course it's not. It's not going to be. There's going to be people who go, my God, this guy just talks and talks like he's doing right now. But there will be people out there who will enjoy it and will eventually click on. So again, if you are liking this video and you want to share it around to your friends, go ahead and do that. Subscribe. Make sure to subscribe. And if you want to call in, my phone number is 1717-839-3684. I have a real telephone right here, and you can definitely call in, and we will talk about anything. You want to talk about furry YouTubers, get some opinions on different furry YouTubers, and maybe get some opinions on different things. So go ahead, you can call in, and the number is again 1717-839-3684. So I'm going to continue a little bit more on this. Hopefully more people start coming in. I really like that. I don't know why a lot of people were out tonight, but maybe it's just because of the podcast, or maybe people are doing stuff. It's very possible too. A lot of people want to be on vacation. I know a lot of people are on vacation. So if you're not on vacation like me, then welcome to the club. Okay, so I'm going to have to look over my other computer screen for a second, try to find my cursor. And we're going to go to our next person of interest. I've got a total of like 3 more. So let me just try to click the. Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's go to. Okay, so this is one that's very interesting to me. And I'm not really into it. But I know a lot of people are. And a lot of people really do like these kind of things. And let me just click on this, if I can get it up. Okay, so let's just go to here. We're going to do this. Okay, so these are FurCon videos. These things are pretty big. And why they're pretty big? Well, I mean, they have a lot of artistical talent. Especially this person. I know this person in real life. He does a heck of a job. Shout out to Kiba if you're watching, which probably are not, because he doesn't watch my videos. But the one thing I have to say is when Kiba does a video, he does a lot of it like heart. Okay, so can't listen to the music on this. Sorry guys, or my video will be shut down in like 18 different countries, because that's how YouTube is nowadays. So I'm gonna have to turn down my volume all the way. So I apologize. And let me just do this. Actually, let me do this. Because YouTube is like that. Okay, so let me turn down all the way of that. And you can see a little bit of these videos. And we'll definitely do this. Sorry again, I had to shut off the music and it sucks. But, okay. So as you can tell, it's a lot of different YouTubers, and the video Has a lot of different things going on in it. And this is your basic, typical fursuit, like, what's the word? Oh, shoot, I can't think right now. It's the typical fursuit video for a convention. They have a lot of different fursuit video convention things like this. And to tell you the truth, a lot of them are cute, and a lot of them are great. And a lot of them are edited well. And sorry about, again, the music. Can't really listen to it on here because it will, like, not make it. And that's basically what this video is about. It's basically showing a convention. And I love these videos. These videos give a great idea of what a convention center or a convention thing is. And what I mean by it is it gives you a good experience of how the con looks, number one. To tell you the truth, it's actually funny. I know a lot of the cons by the floors because of these kind of videos. I don't watch them a lot. I'm not going to lie. I don't watch these videos that much. But I'm telling you, they're really good. Like Kiba, he spends a lot of time on these. And deserve it well upon it. So it gives you a good idea what BLFC looks like and a bunch of other things look like. Different fursuiters that, you know, you might want to meet in the future. Maybe get some fursuit crushes off of it too. So basically, that's basically what Kiba does. He makes a lot of different videos like this. And he usually plays music with them. Again, I apologize. Can't really show you the music, or again, I will be demonetized within 2 seconds, which I think is stupid. Not demonetized. What's the word? Like, I'll be red flagged, and it can only play in, like, certain amount of countries. I've already learned this with the cartoon one, and it peeved me off, because I'm not using this for money. I don't even have it monetized. But I'm just saying it will completely, like, go, well, you can't use it in this country, or this country. And you're like, what the heck, man? I'm just trying to do a video. So, oh my gosh, I'm going to die. I deserve it too for all the bad jokes I've done. So, let's move on. So, let me go back to my wonderful face. And that's Kiba. Again, a lot of different people like that. And again, I gotta give credit where credit is due. And I keep saying that, yes, but that takes a lot of editing. That is the editing part that I couldn't handle. In any shape, form, or fashion. I can't handle it. That's a lot of editing. For one person to do, one person to get it, anything, and yeah. So, now, we got 2 more people we're going to look at. But again, if you want to call in, I will leave it to the end of the show. Maybe we could talk a little bit more about different furry YouTubers that you want me to check out. Hopefully next week I will have a guest on. I'm trying to get a guest to make it a little bit more interesting, this show. Because I'm just surprised that there's only 4 people watching. I don't know if there's... See, I'm hoping that that's not the case, that where people can't watch because it's out of the country and I accidentally played a song in the middle of a video. Which, that would be pissing me off more than ever, YouTube. You gotta stop that. I'm not even making money off of this, and yet you're making me look like a criminal just because I played a little bit of music on your thing. So, please do not do that, YouTube. Rethink your evaluation of this site and stop being such a money-grabbing fool. And my video will be kicked offline now because that's my opinion. Okay, so let's continue on. And again, if you're liking this, please press the like button down below. Subscribe, share it around to your friends. Let's get some more people in here. I would like to really hear. My chat has been basically dead all day, which is really surprising because usually it starts picking up by now. So Again, that's why I'm kind of scared right now that it literally got demonetized for no apparent reason. And it does that. Maybe I'll restart this video and then redo it. Maybe I should do that right now before I continue. People ain't watching because of the World Cup in Russia. What? That's going on right now at 11 p.m.? What? No. No, that can't be right, little. How? Hold on. I gotta check my phone for this. That can't be right. What? No. You're lying to me, little. It's 11 o'clock it starts, doesn't it? It starts at 11 o'clock. Yeah, tomorrow. It starts at 11 o'clock tomorrow. So, what are you talking about? Oh, boy. That guy. Because the World Cup in Russia. Well, no. I don't know why people aren't watching. Usually people are in by now. I don't know. Maybe it's just the topic of the video and people don't really like YouTube people. Or maybe it's something else. I don't know. We'll figure it out down the road. But again, please share, like, whatever. Well, okay, so let's get down to the basically the last person I'm going to talk about. Again, this is only part 1, so don't stress out. There will be more parts to this video. So let's go and look at the last one I have on here. I think I have 2 more, but I'm just going to leave it to 1 more. Maybe I'll end this episode around 1:30, and we'll definitely do this. So let's see here. Let me go to here, here, and we'll go with this person here because I really enjoy this person. He's another animator, guys. I'm telling you, kids, if you want to really get into this, basically do 2 steps. Become an animator and become an animator. Okay, so he's got over 2,000, which, again, why he has only 2,000? The world may only ever know, because to tell you the truth, this guy makes a lot of good animations. I'm going to be showing you one of my favorites that he has, and it's actually quite good. I might actually play the whole thing for you, because it is so freaking good on it. I think it's this one. I've actually watched all these, and I have the volume up, right? Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's Adler the Eagle. Have you ever been to an amusement park and seen one of those workers who talks on the microphone?
Very
and
good.
And says,
this guy. I've been saying that all day.
Used to be me. Over the course of 5 years, I actually worked at a few different amusement parks, and I really enjoyed my time as a ride host. But that isn't to say it was all fun and games. Safety was our #1 priority, and making sure.
So as you can tell, he has a lot of animation going on here with his character and stuff like that.
Worker who sits out front and measures people with a candy cane. And while it may look easy, this is actually one of the hardest jobs to do. For example, the guest asks the same questions all day. Is this one fast?
You know, well, let me stop this video for a second. I can relate to this person more than ever. I think this is why I really like him. Because I'm failed. I'm a failure at life. It's that one. Oh no. I'm so glad not a lot of people are watching this right now. If I go back there and there's 5, I completely fudged up. I do not like showing my face. If you saw my face, sadly regret what you saw, because that's the problem with this. Being in anything, I don't know. I'm going to just forget that you saw that, and we're going to continue on, and hopefully you forgot what you saw. Hopefully not a lot of people saw that. Thank God there's only 4 people watching right now, because I completely effed up on that. Because I'm quite hot underneath this suit. That's why I'm having to take it off and then take it back on and take it off. So, please forget what you just saw and forget everything like that. And, yeah. My stream was completed. Yep. Guys, I'm going to have to stop here. Guys, I'm gonna have to restart this video. I'll be right back. And stop talking about Amiibo. And stop trying to boast yourself on my video. I don't appreciate that at all. So, I'll be right back. Give me a second, guys. I've got to rethink my life choices. Okay, guys, I'm back. And I just realized I had a huge mess up. But we're going to definitely get this back. Guys, I made a boo-boo. Had to stop the video for a little bit. And this time the video is going to keep going smoothly. And we're definitely going to continue on here. Boo-boos do happen. So I apologize for the boo-boos. But we will definitely continue now. And we will gain momentum and continue. Actually, maybe I should restart this whole entire thing and then like really reevaluate my life right now and think about what I've done with my life. Guys, give me a bit. I'm going to be right back. Well, I did get triggered. Yes, I did. I didn't like it. You got him triggered. I didn't get triggered. I kind of like I was mad at myself for screwing up and everything. Nobody triggered me. I did not get mad. Nobody got mad. I just needed time to reflect on my mistakes that I've done. So I'm going to switch back to the video that I was going to previously show, and we are going to really get a good example of this and make sure I'm actually on the page. Okay, so this guy is called well, let me just start the video again and then we'll do this. I didn't get triggered, guys. I accidentally screwed up. I made a boo-boo and I needed to compose myself. If I didn't compose myself, then I probably would have been very angry at myself. So, here we go. Let's just watch this again.
Hey everybody, it's Adler the Eagle. Have you ever been
And
to
I love this guy again. He is such a good animator. He has a lot of different topics that hit home and very true. And why I love this one the most is because of the story he has to tell.
And one of the hardest jobs is entrance. Entrance is what we call that worker who sits out front and measures people with a candy cane. And while it may look easy, this is actually one of the hardest jobs to do. For example, the guest asks the same questions all day. Is this one fast? Now what I wanted to say was, it's a roller coaster? Of course it goes fast. But what I actually said was, yes.
So, basically, why I relate to this video or this person very much. Because, again, I work in the service industry and there's so many stupid questions that get asked. Like, is this fresh? And then you go, yes, it is. What you really want to tell them is, no, it was actually sat out for 10 days and then there you go. And it's always the thing that really annoys me. With working in retail. Don't work retail, kids. Just stay away from retail. If they say, yeah, you've got to do that, then no. Just tell them no. Just tell them a big fat no. So let's continue on. Continue watching his great video. I personally like this animator. I hope he goes far, and he deserves a lot more than 2,000 subscribers. So here we go again.
Also get asked, has anyone ever died on this ride?
Yeah.
What I wish I would have said was, not today. But what I actually said was, no. Of course, these were just the normal questions I would get asked. One of the strangest ones was,
dear sir, can I hold my newborn baby on this ride?
And I thought she was joking. But apparently she wasn't, because I may or may not have gotten a note about it from guest services the next day.
He also has a very nice fursuit. But all I'm saying is, this guy deserves it a lot more than a lot of other furries. He makes a lot of good animations. I think the only reason why, another reason why, is because he's not very consistent. He has a lot of problems doing it. And again, a very well-deserved guy that doesn't get that much reputation on it, and I really wish he did. So, yeah. Okay, but we're going to continue on here. And I'll talk. The one thing, too, what I like about animators, and not a lot of people realize that animators have probably one of the tougher jobs. And I think that's why YouTube's starting to really go towards them. Because YouTube is all about, I guess, hard work and dedication. That's what a lot of people say. But it really is. I don't get that much people, but the whole entire thing. So why did the stream end before? Well, because, again, I made a mistake. It was a big mistake. Had to fix it, correct it, and completely, I lost my mojo. I lost my rally, as you say. So, that's why I had to end the stream a little bit and then take like a 2-second break, realize it, and then keep going forward. Now, furry YouTubers, too, are really, like I said, they're really creative. They really deserve all the credit that they do. That's why I'm trying to get a lot of furry YouTubers onto this, because I feel like it could help them and maybe, you know, talk to the person behind the YouTube video, and hopefully that happens soon. That's why my next guest is a furry YouTuber. He's not well known, but he is well known enough to really be like, okay, well, you know, he knows what's going on and stuff like that. But really, that's my whole entire goal, is to keep getting furry YouTubers, artists, anybody on here. I'm going to do a whole artist one on different artists that really are making this fandom great. Because, again, it's one of those things that art is a talent. Not everybody has the talent to do videos. Not everybody has the talent to do drawing or doing stuff like this. And I think it gives a good option for furries like me to explore the possibility. And if you are good at it, well, then you keep doing it. Am I the best at this? No, I'm not. You've already seen I've screwed up a couple times. But that's not the whole entire point. The whole entire point is making it continue to get better. And that's what you got to do. If you're going to do art, you're going to suck at first, and then you're going to continue getting better. It's not going to happen overnight. And that's why I want furries to understand that these YouTube people out there who get over 2,000 to 3,000 subscribers, you're not going to get that overnight. And that's one of the reasons why I'm showing you all these furry YouTubers. Because of that, number one. And number two, there's a lot of good talent out there that not a lot of people know. Especially the Eagle one. I never heard of him until the other day. And I would love to do an interview with him. Will he do it? It's hard to say. But I'm going to try to get an interview with him. I'm going to try to get an interview with him and hopefully get to talk to him a little bit more about different scenarios. But the whole entire point I'm making here with these furry YouTubers, a lot of good ones out there, a lot of them are not known because of the algorithm of YouTube, and they don't really get passed around that much, especially at cons. Cons are probably the best source of anything when it comes to these YouTubers, and sometimes people don't even know that they're there. So, again, if you want to call in, I'm taking phone calls now again. I'll do it for the next 10 minutes. We'll take some phone calls. The number is 1717-839-3684. If you want to call in, give me your opinion on some furry YouTubers that I might have missed. And most of these furry YouTubers have fursuits, and I'm trying to do some animation ones, trying to split it up. Not just doing people who are, you know, gamers or anything like that. Good to gamers. I've done gaming before in the past. I'm not saying I don't like them or nothing. I'm just saying that there's a lot of different exploring to do than gamers. So that's what I'm trying to do. There's people who have really good skits out there. There's people who have really good art, animation, and stuff like that. And that's why I covered most of these people who do animation that take the time and effort to do it. So, if you want to call in, tell me about one of your favorite YouTubers, furry YouTubers. The number again is 1717-839-3684. You can give me a call. We can talk about furry YouTubers. We can talk about different YouTubers that you think are going to succeed. And maybe I'll cover them the next time. This is only part 1. I don't know how many parts this is going to have, but this is part 1. I didn't cover all the popular ones too. So, let's continue on. Now, actually, I guess I could. I have one more, I think, and I don't know if it's like 100% foolproof. So, again, had a lot of work this week, so I had to like sacrifice this or don't do work, and unfortunately, work is paying me more than this. So, let's continue on. And let me see here. I got one more, actually, and it's another not really like well-known one, but we'll see if anybody knows it. Here we go. And he's starting to get up there, and he is. He does a video usually every Friday. So let me switch over to this one so I'm not screwing up again. So basically, he does a lot of Fursuit Friday ones, which are usually good. Like he usually does fan mail, why am I grateful for the furry fandom, stuff like that. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at how to stay cool in a fursuit. Very good topic, by the way.
Now, everyone gets to plan
before this, yes, Verizon, the crap network of all.
Fox here, and welcome to another Fursuit Friday video. With summer right around the corner, I thought it'd be nice to talk about how to stay cool in a fursuit.
There you go.
Let's get started. First and foremost, you're going to want to stay hydrated. I know it sounds fairly obvious, but it's incredibly easy to forget to drink water when you're running around having fun.
It's very easy
Every
to.
couple conventions that I go to, I hear about somebody passing out in a fursuit from exhaustion.
Very true. I have talked about this before.
One easy way to combat this is by wearing a camelback or any other kind of hydration pack. This makes your water supply exponentially more accessible
but
than a water bottle.
This guy does a lot of informational videos, just like this one, and he does a lot of different things when it comes to Fursuit Friday. He has his own fan mail and stuff like that. He has a lot of different things. So, if you are interested in learning a lot about different furry suiting, fursuiting, and stuff like that, this guy is where it's at. He doesn't just do stay cool. He does a bunch of different topics from all different sites of way of life. And he does a lot of art things too, like how he talks about artists and stuff like that. He does top 10 tips on personally to your fursuit, personalizing your fursuit, and other things like that. He's done a lot, and he's another one that really deserves the attention too. He's only got 21 subscribers. I mean 21,000. Not even close to mine. I'm like at 100, but you know, it's whatever. The whole entire point is he deserves a little bit more popularity in this fandom. And now you're probably saying to yourself, Dashing, I can't even barely get 2 subscribers. Why should he deserve more? Why I don't have any? Well, because he has talent. And everybody who has talent deserves to have more than that. So, let's see. I know quite a few gamers on Twitch, and one of them has a YouTube channel. One of the new furries as of last year. Who is it? Boozy. Okay. But again, we'll talk about furry gamers maybe next time. It will be definitely a next time type of deal. I'm only going through the ones that are fursuiters or animators right now. Because furry gamers, what can I really describe about them? They play video games. I mean, I I don't know. I feel like that doesn't take as much talent as actually putting together a video and actually taking the time to edit it. Well, you got to edit gaming videos, but really trying to do it. I mean, it's an art, but I think it's not my type of key. Maybe eventually I will put something on that, you know, get some different views of it and get some different things. And then we'll start really talking about it, and definitely we'll definitely get more into the discussion next time and stuff like that. But I think I'm going to end the stream right here. Not really too many people. Nobody, I guess, calling in this week. I guess I overdid my boundaries on the last stream of having 2 people call in. Now there's not a single person here that wants to call in. I understand. A lot of people are shy. I feel like I saw a lot of new faces too here too. So good luck on that. Thank you guys for spreading my videos around. I really appreciate it. I couldn't have got to 100 subscribers if it wasn't for you guys. Also, I do want to say too, just check out a bunch of these furry YouTubers I was talking about. You know, they well deserve it. I'm going to try to get a couple on them as guests, hopefully in the future. My talk show hopefully will be rising up eventually, and, you know, we'll get more than 5 viewers per session. But again, this is a good stepping stone. I feel like there's a lot of newbies in here. A lot of people who are brand spanking new to this channel. I have never seen, I might have saw Little Fur once, but I haven't seen the Gamer Dude, and I haven't seen a couple other ones. And we'll definitely get higher, and hopefully next time you see me, we'll have a special guest on. I'm trying to work it out with him right now. It's hard to have a person come on because of the scheduling. Very hard for scheduling, personally. So, let's see. I'm not too much of a fan of hyper furry YouTubers. I prefer people like, I can't see it, like Bolt Mutt. Well, there you go. Yeah, I've never heard of him. Let me Google him real quick and see what you're talking about. But I'm just saying that I'm not a huge fan of him either. I'm kind of not a huge fan of the jump cutting furries, because that's kind of like, again, showing that you have like a short attention span, and I really kind of don't like that. But there is some good fursuiters, so let me take a look what you're talking about. Never heard of him, but we'll see what you're talking about. Bolt Mutt. Yep, never saw him before, but he seems very interesting. So let's take a look at one of his videos, and let's see what he likes. This is what I kind of wanted people to do, is like comment and be like, hey, I like this person better, and this person, and this person, you know. So let's take a look at some of his videos, and we'll give him some shots of the channel and stuff. So let me go to here, if I can see the cursor. Okay, so let's do this, and let's take a look at one of his videos. I've never seen it before, so watch if you're new to the furry fandom. Well, I'm not new to the furry fandom. New cert. Let's see here. My coming out story, which that's not, I don't want to hear about that. Too much information, doc. Let's go with the easy one. Watch if you're new to the furry fandom. So, hey, look at that. It's the Verizon guy who needs to stop. Okay, there you go.
Hello. So I get questions kind of often. Oh, wow. I don't know how to start this video. I really don't. I hate recording when people are in my house because I can't be as loud as I want to be, but, like, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So anyway, if you're watching this video, you think you're a furry, which I'm going to start off by saying I'm really fucking sorry about that. Furries suck. No,
I've never seen this guy in my life.
You're a furry. That's cool. I get DMs fucking frequently. The people asking me, like, hey, Bolt, I want to be more involved in the furry community. What do I do? Or like, hey, I'm new to the fandom. What
Very
do I do?
understandable.
Shit like that. And honestly, I have some tips for you because, Jesus, Well, to start off with the video, if you think you're a furry, you're probably a fucking furry. Like, a lot of people say, oh,
very sweary. He is very sweary. Not really my type of cup of tea there, dog. But to tell you the truth, I can't always be a part of it. But
kind of want to get more into the fandom. I have tips for you, motherfucker. So,
okay. So I'm gonna stop this. A lot of swearing. Didn't know that there was swearing in this. But you know what? It's a very understandable thing. A lot of people swear. I try not to swear. Very interesting. He seems very nice. He seems very bouncy, too. I kind of like that. He seems like a guy I would actually regularly watch. You know? So, let's go back to here and read some of these contact. Used to be a big fan of Marja, but then he changed when he went big. Yeah, he did. Oh, he did. Strawberry, I do not like him anymore. I do not. I said somebody was calling me, but I do not like Strawberry anymore, and I'm sorry to say it, not a good guy. If you ever talk to him in real life, he's a terrible person. He will not hug you unless if you have a good suit or anything. I'm not spreading rumors or anything. Let me just stop right there. I'm not going to spread rumors because that's wrong. So, basically, guys, I think I'm going to end the video right here. So, it was very fun, very educational. Hopefully you guys learned some new furry things. Hopefully if you like my video, please subscribe down in the comments. And hopefully next time we'll get some more phone calls, because I'd really like to do it. O-U-T. Oh, out E-T? Okay. But the one thing I do have to say about all these furries and all these people out there, they're going to do a lot better, and hopefully this video opened your eyes to a bunch of different fursuiters out there that you like. And you know, there might not be some that I like and there might not be some that you like, but again, as long as we have a common understanding about it and understand that furries are all different, we'll be fine. So thank you guys for watching tonight's episode. If you like this video, please subscribe down below. If you would like to have any video ideas for the next episode, I would love to hear about them. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Have a dashing night, should I say. And thank you for watching live with Talking with Dashing Foxie. So, bye. Thank you for watching. And again, have a dashing night. Bye. Thank you.